My name is Terri Crogan, and I believe that we can all live extraordinary lives. My life at home is, I just can't even describe. Um, like I said, I was divorced in 2003. At that time, when I was married to my first husband, I just thought that my life was going to be that way for the rest of my life and that I was going to be unhappy. And things changed, and the pivoting moment for me was, my doctor thought I was clinically depressed, and I don't know if this is appropriate or not. Okay. Um, my doctor thought I was clinically depressed, so he had prescribed antidepressants for me. And I was standing at my kitchen sink. I opened up the pill bottle, and I looked in that bottle, and I said to myself, this isn't it. I mean, this is not who I am. I knew that I was unhappy, it wasn't like a chemical imbalance or whatever. Please don't put this.
Do you think there might be people out there that connect to exactly what you're talking about?
Yeah, I
think
do.
there's probably a lot of people.
I
think
do.
there's probably a lot of, specifically women, that might be interested in those empowerment retreats because they've probably thought some of the same exact things you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So think about that. You're not sharing a story with me sitting here in a chair. You're sharing because
Right.
you want to connect with those people.
Yeah. I mean, I was a divorced kid myself, and I promised myself that I would never do that to my children, ever. And I found myself having those thoughts and thinking, there was something wrong with me because I was unhappy in my marriage. And when you say I do, it's forever. And I just found myself becoming deeper and deeper and deeper in a hole. And I had to get out. So I decided to ask my husband for a divorce. And he's a great guy, he's a great dad, but we weren't great together. And so we divorced, and I met Tom, and we got married, and my life is just, it's a fairy tale for me. We have 2 kids each from our previous marriages, so we're a blended family. Our kids, it was a little rocky at first, but they all get along well. They're all friends. They're close in age, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I would do it a million times over to be where I am today.
Did you ever think back when you opened that pill bottle that you could say things like that?
No. No. At that time, I just thought that my life, I would go to sleep at night and the tears would just flow. The tears would just flow. I would be laying there in the dark and I would think, this is my life for the rest of my life. How am I going to do this? How am I going to be there for my kids when I can't even be happy myself? So when I told my kids about the divorce, I told them I have to do this to be the best mother that I can be. So I did it. And it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. One of the greatest things that has come out of all of working with Melissa is meeting Robin and the 3 of us joining together to form the Happiness Coalition. It is just, it's fun. Every day is fun. I just know that at any time, if I pick up that phone and call either one of them, they are so uplifting and happy. And not to say, we all have bad things that happen in our lives, every one of us. But they have taught me how to flip my emotions and really change my way of thinking. It is that easy. It's just people don't know how to do it, and I didn't know how to do it until I met them. And when they said, let's do this, let's go out and have this coalition, and and just empower people, I was just right on board with that. I just knew that that's where I wanted to be. My name is Terri Crogan, and I believe that every one of us are meant to live an extraordinary life.